All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are talking about a skill that is quickly becoming a total necessity: how to get exactly what you want from AI. We're going to move way past just asking simple questions and get into the world of pro-level prompting, the kind that gets you truly perfect results. So let's get to it.
And just so you know, all these expert techniques we're about to cover, they come straight from the curriculum over at devcredence.com, which is the #1 place for getting your AI skills officially certified. So, let's be real for a second. Have you ever asked an AI for something and what you get back is just bland, generic, or totally useless? I mean, it's a super common frustration, but I'm here to tell you, it's probably not the AI's fault.
Here's the thing. When our prompts are vague, we're basically forcing the AI to play a guessing game. And you know what? It's not a mind reader.
This right here is the golden rule of working with AI. It is literally that simple. If you feed it a lazy, low-effort prompt, you are absolutely going to get a lazy, low-effort output back. But if you give it a sharp, structured, high-quality prompt, well, that's when you unlock its real power. So how do we actually do that? Let's look at some rapid-fire before and afters that take a prompt from total amateur to absolute pro. Seriously, this is where the magic happens. Okay, on the left, you've got the classic vague request. Write a blog post about coffee. I mean, what does that even mean? The AI has no clue who you're talking to or what you want to say. But look at the right, the structured command. This gives it a precise blueprint. You're telling it, act as an expert barista, that's its role. You're writing for total beginners, that's the audience. And the topic is why burr grinders are better, and the goal is to get them to upgrade. See the difference? No more guessing. It's just executing your plan. Next up, the hopeful ask. This is just asking for trouble. But the few-shot specialist on the right? This is like giving the AI a mini lesson. You actually show it an example or two of what you want. You say, here's some text with a name and number. And here's the exact output I want, formatted like this. And by specifying the format as JSON, you make that data perfectly structured so you can just plug it straight into another application, no fuss. Now, for anything with logic, like a math problem, just asking directly can cause the AI to trip up. It rushes to the answer. The pro move? Chain of thought prompting. You just add a simple phrase like, let's think step by step. It's like telling a student to show their work. It forces the model to slow down, write out its logic, and it cuts down on errors like you wouldn't believe.
Now, it's really important to remember that getting a perfect prompt hardly ever happens on the first try. The pros use what's called a refinement loop. It's a constant process of making it better and better.
Let's walk through it with a real-world example. Like, say, responding to an angry customer. You start with the lazy draft, just get the basic message out. Then you add the crucial context and constraints. You explain, hey, this was the shipping company's fault, but we still need to make it right for the customer. And finally, you add that persona and voice polish. You tell the AI to sound like a support specialist for a high-end luxury brand. Each step adds another layer of precision, turning a generic apology into a perfect on-brand solution. Okay, once you've got those basics down, you can start using some truly advanced persona patterns that give you an insane amount of control over what the AI creates. These are absolute game changers. A composite persona lets you blend different experts, like asking for the perspective of a psychologist who is also a UX designer. The anti-persona is brilliant for your brand's voice. You tell the AI what not to sound like. Give me fitness advice, but don't sound like a gym bro. And my personal favorite, the audience mirror persona. Lets you have the AI act as your toughest critic before you send something out into the world. Just look at this example. Think about how powerful this is. You're telling the AI to become your target audience and give you brutally honest feedback from their point of view. Is my main point clear in 10 seconds? Is there too much jargon? This technique gives you an incredible outside perspective that can completely transform your work. So, learning all these techniques is huge. It's powerful. But in the job market right now, the real question is, how do you actually prove that you've gone from being a casual user to a genuine expert?
Because here's the secret the real pros know. Writing a good prompt is just the tip of the iceberg. True professional skill means mastering the whole AI lifecycle: operations, testing, security, making sure everything works reliably. It's about delivering real, measurable business value with these tools. And that is exactly where devcredence.com comes in. They provide the clear path to turn these powerful skills you're learning into a real certified career advantage that employers are actively looking for. So why get certified?
Look, in a crowded job market, it validates everything you know. It gives you a massive competitive edge. It is concrete proof that you can deliver professional-grade AI results, not just play around with it. Certification is what draws the line in the sand between being just another user and being a recognized expert.
In a world where basically everyone has access to AI, the people who are going to lead and succeed are the ones who have truly mastered it. So don't just use AI, master it. Head over to devcredence.com, check out their AI certifications, and take that next definitive step in your career. It's time to prove your skills to the world.